Most people wouldn't feel safe in a place that was toxic or poisonous, where the rocks seem corroded as if noxious gases pour from the ground, the earth itself stained and lifeless. This is an inhospitable place, to be sure. Our friends today, however, don't seem to mind at all. The fact is, they may be riding next to poison springs, but there's nothing contaminated or deadly about this blue sky ride. Off of a lonely road outside of Hanksville among the dry plateaus of Utah, a trail strikes off and heads into nowhere. Named for the harsh, seemingly barren landscape that has a surprising amount of water, Poison Springs is a straight shot into an area reminiscent of the Grand Canyon. The sun-baked rocks tower in all directions. The bright red of the dirt gives the feeling that you're no longer on Earth, but rather exploring some exotic locale on Mars. You don't expect to see much water on Mars, though, and here, almost everywhere you turn, you have to cross another stream. The appropriately named Dirty Devil River feeds directly into Lake Powell and causes even the staunchest of riders to pause. On a ride like this, however, the water doesn't stop anyone. Poison Springs may be new to many of these riders, but that doesn't mean the trail itself is new.
It's just that a lot of people don't know about it. And it is quite remote. Hanksville's remote, and you're 17 miles starting point outside of Hanksville, and a lot of people go into Lake Powell, pass it all the time, and have no clue what they're missing.
Dale Bartholomew is the leader of today's trek into Poison. Working for the State Parks Department, Dale gets a chance to find trail systems and promote them, showing individual riders and entire clubs alternate places to explore. With Dale in the lead, Poison Spring becomes another chance for our friends to be amazed by what's just over the rise of the next hill.
I never knew this stuff was here until today. I didn't know. I'd been down this highway many times, but I never knew that this was here.
It's very easy to ride on. There's not really difficult parts other than getting through the Dirty Devil is probably the most difficult. But it's an easy trail. You can go at your own speed. Plenty of scenery. When you get tired, you can turn around and go back.
This one, anybody can ride. This isn't one you got to have a lot of experience or technical expertise. This is one anybody can get on a machine and basically do. That in this part of the country is so beautiful. This is something you can't see unless you do it on an ATV.
Riding isn't the only attraction in the area, though you'll likely need an ATV to get to them. Canyons abound for hiking, where the air is cool and the walls tower hundreds of feet above your head. The world simply opens up at the trail's end, offering even more options for those who want to climb off their machine and explore a different path. One where the beauty takes your breath away. It just proves that the end of the trail isn't always the end of the journey, and that if you don't experience it yourself, words will never do it justice.
You just can't describe this country to anybody. They've got to come back and see it. It's absolutely gorgeous.
I brought a group of people out from Wisconsin one year. We hadn't been riding 45 minutes and he'd already taken 240 pictures. I says, why so many pictures? And he says, how can I explain what I saw to people back home? He says, you can't explain it, you have to see it.
I'm Steve Heumann for At Your Leisure.